Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. And I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by my AEW Dynamite co-host, Derek has joined us.
Yo, what up?
I don't know why Derek just threw boxing punches to introduce himself, like he's in Fight Night or ESBC boxing.
Yeah, that's going to be dope.
I can't wait for that. We are here to talk AEW Dynamite for February 16th, 2022. I hope everybody had a wonderful and happy Valentine's Day. We've got a lot to talk about and break down. So if you guys are interested in getting the latest news, you have come to the right spot. So I don't know how else to do this, but let's just not waste any more time and get into it.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Folks, before we get started, you know we got to give a shout out to our sponsors. And first, we're going to start off with talking a little independent pro wrestling. Powerslam.tv has you covered if you guys want all the latest and greatest in independent pro wrestling. And it's pretty simple. If you want one free month, use our promo code EPW Show and get 1 month free on us. And you guys will definitely enjoy some free independent wrestling. And you know we got you covered too when it comes to the goods. If you want to be feeling great like the Spanish God, Sammy Gavarra, or if you guys want to walk around, you know, just groomed a little bit like Jungle Boy, you guys can do that with Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com and use our promo code EPW Show, and you guys will be looking good and feeling great. How are you? You know, so make sure that you guys use our promo code. It helps out the podcast, puts the name out there more, and we genuinely just appreciate it.
That we do.
So, Derek, we got to start off with some of this other news. I want to give a shout out to some of the peeps in the chat, though. You guys come in first. You guys know you're always family, and it's appreciated. And anybody who comes in here, man, I love you guys. Chad says, "What up, Kyron and Derek? Hopefully, Lita ain't gonna be wearing them granny panties at the chamber on Saturday." Come on, Chad. Come on.
Hopefully not, man, because those look sick.
Get the Cody talk out of the way. We will. That's the first thing we're going to be talking about. Buddy Matthews is on his way. Yes, that is the rumor around the schoolyard right now. Is Buddy Matthews is coming into AEW. He was looking swole. Swole.
You think it's possible, bro?
Yo, chill with that. Well, I know what you're thinking now. Chill. Matt Lopez says, "Good evening, all." B-Boy Skyline wants to know why is King Woods ranking in 86. You know why. The New Day haven't been doing it lately. ROH will have live shows and TV tapings after a Supercard of Honor. Nice. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Why is Sasha in 88? She's the boss. What do you mean? She got to main event Mania. Shows the boss some respect. I think Impact people will be on a couple of the shows with the ROH people. That'd be nice. J-Hub, give me a show. Yeah, that's the fishing line. Speaking of Stone Cold, he might be at Mania, man. We got some craziness happening. Stay golden, pony boy. I love it. Lots of comings and goings around AEW. You never know. Single Awareness Day. My bad. Well, hopefully you got your mom a Valentine's Day gift. I don't know, bro. Get someone you love. BJ's in the house. He says, "Woo, woo, woo." I'm sorry. I was supposed to be woo, woo, woo. New NWA champ Matt Cardona. Can't wait for the spinner globe and purple strap. Do not make those wrestling purist fans mad. What's good? Got to clean up that love below with Manscaped. See, he knew where that came from when I was saying that. Jesus says, "Sup, Kyron and Derek. We hype for the Saudi show." Jesus. DeLeon. Come on, bro. Get your boy, Derek. Is this just smoke and mirrors? All right, y'all talking crazy. Ryder as NWA champ is literally disgusting to me. Oh, Matt Lopez saying Sasha should be a 90. You're probably right, boys.
I agree with that.
Let's get into this disturbing talk here. Cody Rhodes and Brandi Rhodes have left AEW Cody Rhodes to me, Derek, was Mr. AEW. He was an EVP, Derek.
That he was.
So when it comes down to this, I mean, bro, what initial thoughts when you first heard the news? Because I sent it to you, right?
Yeah.
Is that how you first saw it? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how to feel about this because I definitely don't want him to go, but I definitely do think Brandy is kind of sullying the good name
Of the Rhodes?
Yes.
Damn. Cody Rhodes, a lot of people believe, could be returning to WWE. We don't know. We're hearing rumors Cody's in, Brandy's out for WWE. I don't know where to go with this or what to believe at this point. But let's talk facts and figures because that's what I like to do. Let's just be honest with ourselves when it comes to this. That was disgusting. Derek's arm just popped. Let's talk honestly when it comes to this. AEW has become a crowded place, Derek.
Yes.
This is like a sports team. This is like anything else. The space has been crowded. Cody Rhodes probably wanted some big dough, big money, right? He's an EVP. He's done a lot of responsibilities.
Rightfully so, yes.
And I think that the time came and Cody was like, okay, I should be able to ask for some more money in the next year. But who's come in since then, Derek? CM Punk, Danielson, Adam Cole, baby. So there's a lot of people who have come in.
Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly.
I don't think he was worried about those, though.
I know, but yeah. Well,
I think I'm looking at people who would push Cody down a little bit.
Yes.
Because if you're not getting paid the top money, you lose leverage, bro.
That's true. Yeah.
And that's what I think has happened to Cody. My opinion. I don't know, man. I just feel like he thought he was going to get more. So he asked for a big payday.
Yep.
And you knew he was going to go to WWE to at least get some leverage with it. And Tony said no, probably to the amount he wants. But WWE has released a bunch of people, Derek. They have the opposite problem.
Yes.
Like AEW right now is the Yankees. They don't have to take you. They got the pick of the litter.
Right. And WWE tends to be the LA Dodgers. They have money.
Lots of it. And maybe some people say the Yankees would be a better option for that. But the reason I'm saying that is AEW because they have all the talent. They have money that they can match with WWE. The problem is WWE is so – they need help, bro. If you watch the Royal Rumble, check out the review in the archives. If you watch the Royal Rumble, bro, we told you there is no star power within any of this. No. None whatsoever. We had tag teams coming out in the Rumble. No one believed them. No one believes in half the roster. And if you're going to tell me about the mid-card in WWE, I had someone do that the other night in someone else's stream. I said, bro, the Intercontinental title has not been defended since September. What mid-card are you speaking of? What mid-card?
There's no such thing as a mid-card.
Not in WWE. So they're hurting. They need star power. Roman Reigns has ran through everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
He smashed them all.
Bang, bang.
He needs people to face. Cody could be a person. You could put Cody on the other side and move some people over for Roman to work with. There's a lot of different things that play into these scenarios. I think Cody and Tony are also mad at each other for the whole EVP thing. Remember rumors the EVPs were going at it with each other. Tony starts taking some of the stuff away from them because it's not going right. Kenny had the women's division for a little bit. Now he's been working on the video game. Matt's been helping his wife. Nick's been doing BTE with Brandon Cutler. Cody was doing like his nightmare school, the nightmare family or factory, whatever you want to call it. He was helping with that. He had a television show. When was Cody getting too busy for AEW and being so focused on Cody? This is a back and forth thing. This isn't just one way. It's not just one person's fault for all of this.
No, there's many avenues that are playing a role. But you know what though? As much as I don't like the idea, Cody going over to WWE could set up a whole new platform for them.
They need it. We're not interested. So at this point, can you blame WWE for trying to go after people?
No,
I can't, because they need people to. Bro, we're talking about Stone Cold and Goldberg possibly having a match against each other at Mania.
Goldberg again, bro. Come on, dude. How is he still alive with this?
Bro, Goldberg is there. He has star power. I get it.
Does he, though?
To an extent. People like him. But Stone Cold versus Goldberg was a dream match in 1998.
Why would that be a dream match? That was never a dream match.
It was a dream match at some point in time, Derek.
Oh, come on, bro. We really gonna sit here and spoon feed that narrative?
So you're telling me in 98 people wouldn't have went crazy for that?
They all would have been fucking stupid.
Bro, it was the time frame though, man. Like it just worked.
Oh, dude, I guess, but that wouldn't have been a match I wanted to see.
Listen, you got what you got when it comes to it. You're getting what they give you with a lot of this.
I get it, but
Goldberg is there. They're trying to get Austin back. Rumors they've got another person besides Austin that they're trying to bring back. Chat, please sound off on any of this. I'm going through some of the comments here, and I'll try to read some of them.
Please don't. Please just don't.
Another thing they said Cody was mad at. The Forbes article when they went to Dynamite Grand Slam in New York City. Do you remember when they did the little video special on it? It was in Forbes. Yeah. And Tony Khan said, I am the booker, the head of creative, the GM, whatever. He basically listed all these titles that he was. Right. And I guess Cody felt slighted by that. Like, oh, what about the work we've done? And however you want to take it, it was interesting then when they brought up the farewell speeches on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you guys saw it at. It was funny how Cody said he got the baton. It was kind of like a relay race.
Right.
He said, Tony got the baton, he took it and ran with it. But he never mentioned the rest of the other people on the team. So it was very funny. And Cody thanked everybody. And in Tony's, he thanked Cody for everything. It was kind of like thank you, but it was kind of like maybe there was a little punch in there too. He said thanks, and one of the things they said that he was mad about, in the end, he signed it Tony Khan, AEW owner, GM, head of creative. Funny. Just little, could it be a shot? I don't know.
Could this be a work?
Here we go. He had to be the guy to say it. Could it be? Would you be up if this is a work, bro, and this turns out to be a work? This is top 5 greatest works of all time because they got me.
I would like to see it become a work. I don't really want to see Cody back at WWE. He doesn't fit over there, bro.
Rob said, nah. And what about Brandy, Derek? Brandy's out too.
Well, I'm fine with that.
Come on. Deanna says, does anyone remember the interview with Cody last year? Cody talked about a storyline in 2022 that no one would believe. I can't find it, but it was on YouTube. Deanna, if you find that, please send that to me. Please. Rob is telling BJ how much he hates Cardona. Cody was mad because he lost booking power. But Tony owns it. Like, you can't be mad. It's Tony's money.
Right.
All you have to do is look to the sky. You'll see what's written in the Stardust. He can't come back as Stardust, right?
No, bro.
Is that like a booking fail if they do that?
That's a complete fail. If Cody goes back to WWE, it has to be Cody when he wrestled against the Shield.
Azan says there's more on the way too. Yes, Leo Rush's contract just expired 2 days ago, I believe, as well.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, come on now. Leo Rush is hurt right now, actually. From fans throwing stuff in the ring and messed up one of his matches. He's injured, bro.
I'm not okay with him being injured. I'm okay with him with his
contract gone.
Yeah,
I like Leo. He was good.
He's okay.
Hating, bro. J-Hub says, I understand why Cody left, and this is why I don't get upset when WWE does all these releases. It's business, and you have to make decisions that might not be popular. Now you see how the business is. WWE's a little different, though, J-Hub. When you're telling people it's because of budget cuts, but it's not because of budget cuts because you just made $1 billion effing dollars, that's different to me, in my opinion. That would hurt. That hurts more.
Big time. Don't know how I feel about that either.
Chad says, Conrad, if Derek goes back to WWE, I see him on SmackDown. Plus, like Jesse said, maybe Brandy will become Cody's manager or an announcer like Paul Heyman. I think Brandy would be best suited to be Cody's manager, but that would be it.
Yes, nothing more than that. Listen, there's nothing against Brandy. It's just the way Brandy handles herself, per se. Like, she takes on a bigger role than she needs to.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just she was getting opportunities, and you saw other people who could be getting those opportunities, and she wasn't.
Yes.
Should be in the spot for her.
When she was starting her own little faction, she had that. She had that to run with it, and she kind of blew that.
I don't think she blew it. I think nobody cared, bro.
I think they would have if she would have.
Let's just look at Mel, Luther. All right. And we thought it was Gangrel at first. We're like, is this Gangrel? I hope so. Matt Lopez says Danhausen's big sacks of money make Cody envious. He gets paid in teeth. Nick Khan helped get rid of everyone, so WWE did this to themselves. Facts, Deanna. I agree with that. Does that make ROH the Texas Rangers or the Miami Marlins? I'll go to Derek for this.
Miami.
Terrible. Cody will be doing videos such as him, pizza delivery man, and plumber. Oh my goodness. Pro wrestling shoots in the house. What's going on, Jesse and James? Roman lost to Woods. That was by DQ. Sammy versus Johnny Knoxville, IC title at Mania. Come on now, Zon. That's spoilers. Not that anyone should be surprised, but
that better not.
Johnny Knoxville's going to win the IC title. And while that can be entertaining, I feel the ghost of WCW 2000 breathing down my neck. WWE's kind of turned into WCW if you really think about it with the corporate structure. Yeah. Mid-card was dope in the Attitude Era. Now all they care about are 6 guys going for 2 titles. If Knoxville gets the IC title shot, I'm going to say give it to Johnny Knoxville, the championship. Cody had some pencil power that he no longer has, apparently. Remember when the Nightmare Collective? I can see why they wouldn't re-sign Brandy, LOL. Chucky, Cody wants to get jobbed out. Jesus. I read that Stone Cold versus Owens is already a lock per Dave Meltzer. We got to watch Uncle Dave. You know Uncle Dave, you talking that booty chatter sometimes. Goldberg is going to give you... Wait, Goldberg is who you give the Saudis when you can't give them Stone Cold. Come on now, E. Come on, D. That match... That was the match that everyone wanted, even more than Sting versus Taker.
Nah, I didn't want that match, bro. That match...
Cap, Derek. Everyone wanted that match in '98.
Nah, bro.
Yo, bro.
Why would y'all want that?
Because it's just 2 bald dudes versus each other. And they both had goatees. And Sting and Taker were like when you fantasy book it. All right, it's '98, Derek. Give me book WWF versus WCW. Give me your first 3 matches. Fantasy book. You can put anyone against each other. Derek, don't come here with no New Age Outlaws Harlem Heat BS either.
No, I'm not booking Goldberg in Austin. Bro.
Who would you put Goldberg against?
Somebody of size. Why would you put Stone Cold against him?
I know.
Well,
it's the big show. I apologize, everyone. It was just too easy to get him right there. So who you booking then? Give me your. I'll give you a second. I'm gonna run through some more of these comments. When I come back, you better have your 3 matches ready.
All right. So wait a minute. So who was in WCW at that time?
Goldberg, Hogan. You had Brett.
Yeah. Okay. So who was in WWE at that time? We talk about Attitude Era, right?
Yeah, The Rock, Stone Cold, Mick Foley.
I would have done Goldberg and The Rock.
Okay. And then Stone Cold and Hollywood Hogan, I guess. Austin ain't going for that. I got creative control, brother. That don't work for me.
He's not going for it, but I would.
Austin's like, no, I'm fighting Goldberg. He ain't got nothing in his got stunner.
Bro.
Are they trying to bring Taker back? Let that man rest.
They better not bring Taker back.
You know they try to drag him out though and make him feel bad because he's so loyal to Vince.
I guess, but bro, don't even do this Stone Cold and Owens crap.
Yeah,
what is this? The battle for the stunner.
So the first match we heard was Owens versus Stone Cold. Owens is a big fan of his. I gotta show you a funny video after. Remind me to show you an interview with Jimmy Jacobs and Kevin Owens. You guys will laugh at the story in it. And the best part's that Kevin just has one little part in it, and Jimmy Jacobs like spits whatever he's drinking everywhere because it's so funny. We need Matt Cardona back to WWE. They might sign him. He's doing good stuff. I'm not buying the beef with Young Bucks Kenny. I heard that wasn't true at all. Not towards the end. I heard with the last few months, they've been really cordial with each other. So that's interesting. The rumor is The Rock might be at Mania to see a possible Rock versus Roman at Mania 39. I'm with it. Egos. I've been saying this is a work. Rob, we can't repeat any of these Cornette lines on here. Cody's going to go be a mole. Or maybe he was the mole. Sonny Bimbo, after that main event tonight, how do you wait to start the groundwork for the faction, the Pillars? Ooh, yeah. It's been good. I'm sorry. I'm trying to jump around and get some other people in here who I haven't gotten to. Malik Murray says if Cody leaves, bro, he's going to need to have creative control, like he needs to book good and get a title shot against Roman. Cody's not going there to book. They got Bruce Pritchard and all them. They're not giving up that control. No. You saw what they did to Papa H. They they were like, oh, we missed this 205 live. Gone. Right. Done. Brandy isn't that good as she wants to be. Chucky's scared of Cody. Tom's Poster says, hello, everybody. In my opinion, the best thing Cody did during his career was the David Bowie-inspired Stardust face paint to pay respect to a truly great artist. Besides the NWA title run, he will always be more than nothing of the little brother of the Bizarre One. Why did we both do that?
Hey, that's classic, bro. You have to do it. If you talk about Goldust back then, you have to do that. There's no other way.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
There's no other way, bro. You have to.
Shabazz has said, why can't Brandy wrestle? She'd be an incredible heel, the best type of ones with real life heat.
But she can't talk.
Yeah, I just don't find anything interesting enough to care. Like, she was supposed to be getting cheered last week and she was getting booed.
Because her delivery sucks.
No, it's not even her delivery. It's Brandy's like personality, the way she comes off. It comes off as like fake and
however you want to look at it, bro. She sucks
as a character.
Yes.
What up, fellas? Good show, Mr. Bryant. What's going on, Jocelyn and Mr. Bryant? How are you guys? What if I didn't even get a chance to do the graphic though? Spanish. There it is. Boom. There it is. Actually, I have a new GIF somebody sent me for it. I got to see if I can get it to upload. I got some work to do when it comes to that. Let me get back to these comments here. I'm sorry. Well, 97 booking Glacier versus Wildman Mark Merrow. Oh, yeah. We got 22 in the chat. Give that EPA or I think it's supposed to be EPW. Give that EPW a like spike. Yes, guys, if you have come in here, please hit that like button for us. Helps us out in the YouTube algorithms. We're trying to get up in the mix with JD, Solid Monster. I know all those guys are live too. They do great shows as well. But we want to be up in that mix. We want to be that number two. Hell, we want to be number one, truthfully. But that number two, number three, getting some views from these Dynamite reviews, man. Cody jobbing the bum-ass Corbin. I miss bum-ass Corbin. Jesus. That was my guy with the mustard stain.
Terrible.
Oh, my goodness. Tokyo got signed by WWE too. Tokyo from the chat, Chucky? Who told y'all it was open mic night, though? that Brandy had her moments, bro. Brandy had her moments for sure. But once they played the card for it, it was like, all right, the trick's gone now.
Yeah.
You know, you pulled the rabbit out the hat. You got to impress. I'll be sad if Cody goes to the other side. Like, are you disappointed if he's over there, Derek?
Yes, because he actually did a nice promo before wrestling Sammy. So why would you cut a promo like that?
I think he thought they were going to come to terms, and then it was just becoming like, nah, it's not happening, son.
I guess you could say that, but I just wouldn't do it because who over there is going to give you a good match?
But bro, he's gonna be. Who do you have above him? Roman. He'll be in the mix with Lashley and all those guys.
But that's what I'm saying. Who's really above him? Just Roman.
Unless they pick his brain and say like, what was working well over there that we could do.
They're not gonna do that.
I would hope they would because their shows are boring. I'm sorry.
We're talking about Bruce Pritchard and Vincent Kennedy J. McMahon or whatever that his name is.
It's just Kennedy.
Whatever.
Damn it. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Listen, that's the Cody Rhodes stuff. If you guys have more things at the end, we'll try to maybe read a few more off. But Derek, let's talk about the opening of this show real quick. We're going to try to fly through some of this. CM Punk comes out, and he is sitting down in the ring, Derek, crisscross applesauce. And he's out there, and he thanks Moxley last week for the assist. Shout out to NBA All-Star Week. Make sure you guys watch Rampage this week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Free plug for you, AEW, because I'm using your picks, and all copyright to AEW. And while doing this, he thanks him for the assist last week and teases a cage match. Now, CM Punk sitting in the ring, he's got a little Valentine's Day box in front of him. He's cutting his promo. He's doing a good job. And he opens up the box and says, you know what? Sometimes those aren't the kind of matches that taught me a lesson. And I want to teach Max a lesson.
Right.
And he said, you talk about being like Piper in Portland. And it got me thinking. And he pulled out a dog collar. Now, I don't know if you hooligans in the chat know about CM Punk versus Raven in Ring of Honor in a dog collar match. These two beat the shit out of each other in a dog collar match. Like the doggy dog shit. It's on YouTube, I believe. You can find it on there. Just go watch that. This match is going to be violent. And he said that he will stain the ring with his blood. I cannot wait for this match, bro.
Oh, this match is dope. I would not be surprised if this becomes match of the night right off the bat.
This could possibly main event the show. I would consider it.
Honestly, like at this point in time, what other match could you really say would main event right now?
I mean, it's the World Championship always has that possibility.
But that's by default, though.
Yep. I'm trying to think. I mean, I still think Thunder Rosa Britt Baker's happening in the steel cage. That could also main event the show. Yeah. That's been a long time coming too for that beef. There's a lot. There's a lot that could be happening with all this.
I think they got to pick up on it though. Like there was a huge gap, because Thunder Rosa was going for the TBS title at that time. So
yeah,
she's got to pick up steam again with Britt Baker, because I mean it's there, but it's not there. You know what I mean? Like it has to be full fledged like it was in the beginning.
I love it. MJF came out. He was pissed. He was lost for words. Oh, yeah. I like it. CM Punk got in his head, and when he pulled out the picture of MJF as a fan, bro, it was beautiful. Could you imagine one day you're a wrestler, you're signing autographs for people, and then you're like, you know what? One day I'm going to kick your ass in the ring and make you bleed all over the place. I hope wrestlers think that now. Anytime they see these kids, I want to be a wrestler one day. Do you? You're going to find out. You'll learn today.
Right.
Just Kazarian found out with Bob Holly, and it looks like MJF's going to find out with Punk.
Hey, so you got to learn your lesson, boy.
Azan, why are you yelling, who let the dogs out? Baja Man. I just watched a special on that song. Really interesting how that was made, actually. Vice. CM Punk with that straight edge opening, memories. Yes, a lot of people, he said, sit cross-legged like that because of him, and they became straight edge because of him. That's really dope stories. CM Punk mind games for the win, Deanna says. Facts. Raven versus CM Punk made ROH in the early days of ROH and MLW. CM Punk versus Raven dog collar match from 2003 is awesome. Good match. Matt Lopez also says CM Punk versus Jimmy Rave from 2005 was very physical as well. Love it. CJ has the DVD with that match right behind him. LOL. Why you telling on me, Rob? You know I'm a huge CM Punk fan, if those don't know. So Punk versus Raven feud in MLW was fire. Yep, Raven and Punk, or do I still have it? I don't know. I think it's sitting behind me, so I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I always wonder if you have my ECW one. I need that back. NBA game was better than watching this CM Punk promo tonight. Whoa, tripping, bro. Tripping.
Oh, come on, Ace.
Come on, Ace. Tripping. Punk's promo was good. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Cobra Kai. Conrad, you need to send CM Punk a ball shaver so he can shave MJF's head.
Ooh.
Come on, Chad. I got a question. Who wins the match between Punk and MJF at Revolution? I'm not ready to make my prediction yet. I don't know.
Punk.
Could be. I think it's going to depend on another match, but I won't get into that. MJF lost for words was great. Chucky said, I got my axe. Chuckaroo, put it down. Put it down. Ace laughing. Listen, I thought Punk's promo was great tonight. He did a really good job in that. And they opened up like Raw too, I've noticed lately. They've been doing promos to open up the show.
Right. Yep.
To give them the time. Very, very different. I'm just putting it out there. Like we talk all this stuff, but they've been biting the WWE style a little bit lately, but it's working.
Yeah, I mean, so sometimes you have to. It's kind of like, I guess we can kind of look at it as undercutting the competition. So you take what they do well, and
make it work for you.
And then put your own spin on it. So that's the name of the game of anything that you look at, and when it involves competition against somebody else. So you take what they do best, make it your own, and just undercut.
Right. Deanna just said sometimes a good promo sets the tone.
It does.
I can agree with Deanna on that. Derek, let's get into, well, first, we also find out that we have a number one contenders tag team battle royal coming up. The Jurassic Express and Christian are backstage. And so there's going to be a tag team battle royal next week.
Right.
And then in 2 weeks, I believe they said, we're going to have a casino style battle royal where they come out in the different time frames.
Right.
And then we're going to have a triple threat tag title match at the pay-per-view.
That's about to be sloppy.
It could be really good. It depends on the teams in it. Derek, you always say it's going to be sloppy when there's multiple people in here.
It's going to be sloppy, bro.
Later, everyone. Huge interview tomorrow and next week. If both interviews go well, Akuna Matata, NYC. Terrell, best of luck, my friend. Don't forget to ask your question during your interview at the end, and make sure you take your time and sell yourself, my friend. Sell yourself.
So that's the best way to get a job, is to sell yourself and make it work for you. Make them believe in you like you believe in yourself.
Right? So let's get into the first match on the card, which I loved. Bryan Danielson versus Lee Moriarty. Derek, we're not going to talk too much about this one. Danielson started off the match with an open hand slap to the face. This match we knew would be a technical masterpiece. If you don't know about Lee Moriarty, let the brother tell you. The man can work. That's all you need to know. That's just a fact. When that comes up, let Lee Moriarty work. If the man gets his hands on you, you getting yoked up, bro. It's a GG. These guys are great at mat wrestling. I love the spot where both men had their legs locked and they did like a handstand or a headstand, excuse me, and they're punching each other in the abdomen. And I'm like, dude, what is this? This is some Ring of Honor shit. Like, I love it. It was so good. Danielson is really good. And sometimes I think in WWE, you guys never really got to see him do that. And then you started to forget how much of a technical wizard this dude is.
Yeah. I get at times you want to reel things in, keep it kind of conservative. But at other times, you got to let them do their thing.
Hello, Ed. Ed Fries, 2002, has joined us. Ed, make sure you give us a follow on the old YouTube as well, man. I appreciate it. Ed from Love Wrestling. Got to show those guys some love. Doing tremendous work.
Right.
Give my best to the team over there.
Absolutely.
Yes, these guys, man, I don't know, man. It's just wild.
It is wild.
It's just wild to see this happen. Danielson gets the victory here.
Yeah.
I mean, he basically gave the business. Shout out to the work computer for making noise. If you guys heard that in the background. Danielson locked him in a triangle choke. He basically beat this dude down, though. Like, he had no reason to do what he was doing to him in the end. But he gets the victory. Lee Moriarty looked great in this.
He did. Again, I love when you have a match like this, which is very technical. You need more of that. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like all that. They just want to get down to business, but I like stuff like that.
If you're a Ring of Honor fan like Matt Lopez is, this was beautiful technical wrestling. You appreciate it. Like Jay Lethal, Jonathan Gresham, like, you know, these guys are great. Jesus said he enjoyed this match a lot. Love Bryan's theme song with the lyrics, Born for Greatness. Yes, I love that song too. I listen to that when I work out sometimes. Don't tell anybody though. I want to think I'm listening to some hardcore rap sometimes though. AEW brings out the ROH version of Bryan, which is the best version. Facts.
Somebody's got to do it.
After the match, Danielson gets on the microphone and he says he wants an answer from Moxley. Moxley comes out, wow, dang. And he didn't say yes or no to his answer, but he kind of said, if I'm going to stand side by side with anyone, they got to bleed with me first.
Right. Which makes sense.
It sounds like they're going to fight.
They have to. They have to. In order for this to go the way.
Do you want them to go together, or do you just want them to be in a feud?
I would prefer to see them in a feud. Mox doesn't seem like the kind of guy to have a tag partner consistently. Like if it's for like a couple matches here and there, okay. But we're talking about full blown. Hey, we could possibly win the tag team titles wrestling with each other.
They've got a lot to work with here. We'll see. We'll see what they want to do. I don't think they're going to pivot. I think they're still going to just fight each other. Let me see here. Deanna said Lee impressed me a lot. Tokyo, what's good, bro? Thank you for joining us. He said, screw you, Vince. I quit. All right. Mox and Bryan will be a banger. Great promo by Mox. John Moxley's promo was fire. Ace said, yeah, and he said that Danielson's always had his number when he faced each other. Not in them Shield matches, he did it.
No.
Shield was beating that ass.
The Shield matches were really good.
Jen says, or KJ, excuse me, says, hello, Conrad and Derek. How are you doing, my two favorite people? What's up?
Doing well. How about you?
We even got a Keith Lee promo on this show, Derek. Feels good to have Keith Lee back, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It feels good to have him back. It feels good that he has the opportunity to do what he should have been doing from the get-go.
Yeah, and when he threw out our boy like Jazzy Jeff, he just threw his ass right out the ring. I love it. Great debut for him, by the way. Moving forward, let's get into Wardlow and Shawn Spears versus Max Caster and Anthony Bowens. Mr. Anthony Bowens here is definitely a nice compliment to Max. So Wardlow is trying to get into the face of the Revolution ladder match here, and Max Caster is trying to stop him because Max Caster was able to get in last year. And I got to admit, this match started off kind of slow. They went to a break early on, and Bowens tucked the chain into the back of his pants while he was arguing with the ref. Right. And right before they came back from picture-in-picture, I saw Caster grab the chain, wrapped it around his hand, and then used it as a weapon when Wardlow went to powerbomb him. Genius. Wardlow ends up getting pissed off, though. 2 power bombs. Sorry, Max. GG, bro.
Yep.
I was disappointed Max didn't get into the Cody and Brandy stuff. I thought he was going to go there.
Yep.
He just decided not to.
Still owe me $5.
We did not shake on it.
Aw.
And Derek just lost the money before this.
How?
I have proof.
How?
Rob said it.
What?
We had a bet downstairs, and you didn't comply.
What?
We're not going to do this on air, Derek. I don't have to dock your pay. All right? All right. After the match, Shawn Spears has his steel chair orgasm, I guess we'll call it. I don't know what that is. So he starts beating them down with the chair afterwards. That was very weird. Wardlow is still getting upset by it. They're teasing the babyface stuff with him. I like it.
I don't need your help with the chair. Just let me win on my own, and we'll go from there.
Malik Murray says, I think Keith Lee's going to be the MVP of that match. Probably going to win that TNT championship. I don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot going on right now with the TNT title. It's amazing Keith Lee is back on TV. He was probably told WWE to piss off.
Basically.
Let's see here. I'm going to say Devi. Hopefully I got that right. If I'm saying it incorrectly, please correct me. Kyle O'Reilly started in the Indies with Bryan Danielson as the reigning champion of ROH, the biggest wrestling indie company at that time. Hopefully both of them clash in AEW. I think we'll get that match for sure, D.
It would have to.
Rob, what was the bet? Listen.
Nothing to do. Never mind.
Wardlow, stop it. Wardlow is the guy who would never step in the ring with just saying, yeah, you're going to get powerbomb. Wardlow's going to snap and it's going to be great. Yes. I hope everyone goes absolutely crazy when it finally happens. We get a backstage promo after this, Derek. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. She's backstage with Cobra Kai's Martin Cove. He is the bad guy who got his nose honked in the Karate Kid, if you don't know. Why did I pick that example? He is the bad sensei in the Karate Kid and in Cobra Kai. No spoilers for the seasons,
Right?
The current season that we're on. But what did you think, Derek? Was that cool spot here for Cobra Kai? Were you shocked?
I wasn't shocked, but I wasn't entirely happy about it, I guess.
I thought it was cool. I was just like, oh, that's a cool little reference. He was probably just around, or that's his hometown. He was like, yeah, I'll come and watch some wrestling, man. That's cool.
Right, but then where did the
somebody get a body bag?
where did the whole Cobra Kai thing come from, though?
What do you mean? Where did it come from?
Like for them, like Britt Baker and like.
Oh, they just did it. I mean, Britt Baker was rocking the shirt. They were just like, oh, this would be cool to add him in. I think it worked. I think it was fine.
Yeah.
It was cool, and it played into the match later, so I like it.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that, but I don't know, bro. It didn't win me over.
Derek hating right now. We also had a Hangman Page promo. He gets interrupted by Adam Cole, and I was surprised. Derek. They exchanged pleasantries for the most part.
They did. Definitely gave some good compliments.
When they did that, I was like, they're not going to fight each other. Adam Cole said, all right, Hangman, I'll see you for the title later. And I was like, what? They're not going to fight. And then as soon as I said that, Fish and O'Reilly, they just started giving the beat down.
Oh, yeah. Like, and, who hit him that hard? Was it Fish?
I think it was O'Reilly.
Think so?
That Red Dragon, bro. You never know. They strike hard, bro. They just came in. They should have been with Cobra Kai. Show no mercy.
Right.
they beat him down, but then the Dark Order come out to make the save, and Tens tosses security people. We're like, what the hell is he doing? It looked awkward a little bit. Like all the security dudes waiting there. I'm like, bro, they should have just had 10. I don't know. They could have planned that out a little bit better.
It could have been just like, all right, we're holding him back, and he could have just attacked them, and then they all could have gotten into it. They just running up to him was kind of like, why would you do that?
Right. Y'all watched the new Zebra. Where was Johnny at? I'm not going to talk Cobra Kai here, but I have seen it. I'm caught up on it. I don't know if Derek is.
No, I got binge.
This dude always waits for shows to end. 10 was off that booger sugar, somebody said.
Oh, man.
He always makes jokes about it on BTE.
Come on, bro.
He always pulls out the white bag of powder, and he's always like, you guys want some of this? What?
Bro, you can't do me like that, Ace, because I was definitely about to say the whole phrase.
No, and no. Did you see the new 2K22 GM mode? Looks sick. I did see the video. They actually took down their ringside report. Don't know why. I think they are making 10 become an uncontrollable monster, maybe a gimmick switch up. I felt the same way, BJ. I'm like, maybe they're going to do something different with him, and maybe he'll become Preston Vance. I don't know. But interesting, and I'm pretty sure this is leading to a match. We'll get into that later. But 10 definitely threw someone over the top rope and all the security people.
Yes.
That's what they wanted.
Yes.
I think we're doing a good job here on time, Derek. Guys, let me know if we're flying through too much for you guys, but we want to make sure that we get to everything. Did I not? Oh, I am very upset with myself at this moment. Very upset. I don't have a graphic for Chris Jericho. I'm sorry. Chris Jericho and Jake Hager versus Santana and Ortiz. Well, Eddie Kingston comes out right away, and he's got the Timbs on. He's ready to rock, and he's in support of Santana and Ortiz. I like it, bro. He was just coming out looking grimy. Like, right, let's do this.
Exactly.
And this one was a hard-hitting back-and-forth match, too. Kind of like a lot of chops, slaps to each other. God. Jericho looks great. For all the people who dog Jericho's body, you got to give him props, bro. He's got the abs back.
Yes, he looked way more in shape, way more energized. You got to give the props. Got to give the props to him and accept the fact that he did it.
Right?
Accept it.
He said, see, that's canon on BTE for sure. It's too early for me to give Adam Cole a title shot. You can do one more person before Adam Cole gets his shot. Like, I don't know if he is hurt, but Miro's still out. Like, they're waiting for some creative stuff for him to come back and fit into the picture. So I can see Miro getting a title shot along the way after this, though.
Oh, yeah. I think he deserves it. He came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, he could definitely do something with it.
Yeah.
Six says, yo, when are you, what? My neck?
That's a
Yeah, that's bad too. Yo, when you doing another WWE 2K22 stream? Soon. I have a project next. I'm hoping it'll be done by Monday or Tuesday for you guys. I have another project I'm going to be working on. I just have to get everything together. It probably will be a live stream, but I'm trying to keep it short. So we'll see. I may not interact with the chat too much in it, but you guys will definitely enjoy. I put a lot of work into this. So more on that shortly, but it's video game related. That's all I'll say. No Y2J graphic. Just put up any baby mama. Come on. Nah. Liquid Swords. Yes. Eddie Kingston's shirt was the Liquid Swords.
great album.
It was by the Killer Bees. Wu-Tang.
You know, Warrior.
Santana, Penn, and Jericho was good. Yeah, that was a good part of this match. So let's get into the finish of it. They hit the street sweeper on Jericho. Jericho kicks out, which I thought made him look beast. He catches Santana into the walls of Jericho. Not the Lion Tamer, the walls of Jericho. I always appreciate a good Lion Tamer, though.
Yeah, the Lion Tamer would have been so much better.
Just makes me want to play No Mercy. Just put that knee, or maybe it was Revenge. Put that knee on the back of the neck. Tap, Jose.
Right.
Tap. And freaking Jericho's doing that, and then he lets go. So Kingston motivates Santana to get to the ropes without tapping. He does it. Kingston gets on the rope to argue with the ref about something, and Jericho's like, what the hell are you doing? Springboard drop kick right off, knocks him off. He goes for the Judas effect, ducks. Ortiz pops him. He turns around into a clothesline, like a discus lariat from Santana. 1, 2, 3. A clothesline won a match, bro.
Hey, but you know what? A different match, or not a different match, a different outcome as to who won and how they won.
Facts. And Six on his worst day, Jericho will be in better shape than I'll ever be. Good match. TK put the workout clause in the new Jericho contract. Come on now. Y'all leave Jericho alone. Leave my man Y2J alone. So where's Kenny Omega at? I think he returns at Revolution. Could be. I think that's the big match for Cole eventually down the line.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Jericho wanted to knock Kingston's ass out. Yeah, like immediately after the match, bro, they beeline for each other. Kingston's got a chain wrapped around his hand. They're trying to punch each other. They were tripping. That's the fastest I've ever seen security and referees move. In the AEW, they're like, knock it off.
We're coming.
Santana had a good week. He pinned Jericho tonight. This past Saturday had a banger with Speedball Bailey. Yes. If I get RTR 2K back up, I think Conrad should come back with some friends. EPW Invasion. I'm always down, bro. You can put me and Derek in the game.
Absolutely.
Caw City, baby.
Yep.
He was hyping Santana up. Jericho put on weight for when he was wrestling in New Japan because that's the body type is popular in Japan. Son, now that he's back strictly in AEW, he's gotten into better shape.
Yes.
Brody Lee and Stan Hansen won tons of matches with a clothesline. Well, they got that Bradshaw clothesline, bro. That's that.
Wow.
Y'all talked to Cody craziness? Yes, Sick. At the beginning, we talked about it. Cole versus Omega is in work with the storyline. Yes, that's gonna be happening. Okada, yes, the Rainmaker. It's GG when you get hit with that too. But Bradshaw still, man, the best clothesline, bro. He used to take your head off.
Knocked him out of his boots.
Yeah. I must have freaking missed uploading that graphic when I did freaking Cody and Brandy. So I apologize to the inner circle. But you guys are imploding anyway, so this is punishment, I guess. We get a backstage promo from Adam Cole and Red Dragon and the Young Bucks. They're discussing what's going to happen with Adam Cole. He says he's going to beat Ten's ass on Rampage. There's another match for him to rack up another dub. That's taking place at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this week. And they also begin to discuss the tag team battle royal, Derek. The 2 battle royals. The Bucks could win one. And you could have Fish and O'Reilly win the other. Or you could have a tag match between those 2 teams. I don't know where they go with this.
I would have a tag match between the 2 teams. I just don't think this was the best idea for them.
I think you could hold off on that until it's like Cole, Fish, and O'Reilly versus Omega and the Bucks. It could be the Elite versus Undisputed.
That I can't wait to see.
That's where I think you could play this off long term, but maybe they'll do a match like you said.
Oh yeah.
Cutler was good on this. Not many would say that. Not many would say that. Red Dragon Young Bucks argued about their babies. Yeah, they were talking about their kids and who's cuter and the ages and stuff. I'm like, what is going on here?
Oh wow.
I got a question. Who is better, Voices Randy Orton or Legend Killer Randy Orton? Derek?
I'm going to say. Damn.
That's tough.
That's tough. Because he was good at both at that time. You know,
Brock had a great clothesline at one time. I don't know what happened. He started making money. He was like, I ain't doing that shit no more.
Right.
Who's Cole side with? Oh, I think he's going with his UE Brotherhood.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's
come on, you gotta pick. They got you. They're like, you need to make a choice, Derek. $1 million. Legend Killer Orton. Don't be putting that up until you make your choice. Not sponsored. Yeah. I'm just joking.
So we got Legend Killer Orton. And then
so do you go with the Orton that was putting Legends down with the RKO, or do you go with Voices, Randy Orton? Punt kicking fools.
Voices.
All right. Fair point.
Voices is what
he won more championships and he was more prominent.
You know what? Voices was like the it's the Randy Orton that we should have had for a very
He said
long
neither
time.
On the Juice Orton was the best. Come on now. Of the best founding moments, I'm going to say Voices Orton. Okay. I appreciate it, Derek.
He was way more vicious.
Derek, feel free to drink your rock water now.
That's good rock water, though.
And squeeze the rock for that. I always want to know where this Fiji water comes from.
Fiji.
Is it really from Fiji, though? Or are they just someone sitting in Vermont like, suckers?
Yeah, right, bro. Nah.
They can just say that.
Nah,
they can just make that up, bro. I need to see proof.
I promise you, if that ever comes to be true, I'm protesting heavily.
You already drank it.
No one could prove it.
Well, speaking of no disqualifications when it comes to the water game, Mercedes Martinez versus your girl,
Thunder Rosa.
This match was quite interesting. I did like Thunder Rosa's attire in this. The Kill Bill inspired attire.
Yeah.
Lovely. It was money. Bro, this was a fight. So they started fighting in the crowd. The Irish whip it to the gate. This is when I knew this match was going to be off the chain because shit just wasn't going right for Mercedes Martinez. It was not a good night for her as far as bumps were going. Yeah. She gets whipped into the gate, and usually the gate's supposed to have some type of flex. The gate just fell over and she fell over. And the ref was like, damn, you all right? Squeeze the hand. All right, she's okay, she says. Right. Thunder Rose is trying to get up into the fans and jump off the top. And the thing is shaking for her. Dude, just absolutely insane. They get back towards the ringside area. Mercedes hits a nice German suplex off the top rope. Thunder Rosa gets folded like an accordion.
Oh, my God. That was...
The elbow drop where it looked like she slipped off the rope. I couldn't tell if that was on purpose, but she landed the elbow drop. Like everything just looked snug. It looked rough.
Ooh. Oh man.
The table spot where they jump off and then she slid off and it broke at the bottom. And I was just like, dude, someone help Mercedes, please.
Yeah. And she, in my opinion, she had her in the right spot to hit that move. It just didn't work out for her. I don't know if she misjudged the distance or what.
Right? Hold on, I'm gonna keep that comment right there because I'm gonna come back to those. Afterwards, so they stacked a bunch of chairs in the ring. We get the Thunder Driver on there from Thunder Rosa. She gets the victory here. After the match, though, is where everything plays out. Britt Baker, who basically hired Mercedes Martinez and worked with Mark Sterling, because at first we thought Mark Sterling was working with her, but it was It was a swerve, bro, as Russo would say. And they ended up flipping it. So I thought that was very well done.
It was. Gotta have that more often. No matter what the situation is, have it.
No, it's got to make sense. Don't give me none of that bullshit higher power. It was me, Austin, Vince. You were burning your own teddy bears and acting crazy, bro. You know the two people they considered to do that, right? Did I ever tell you this?
No.
Jake the Snake Roberts and Christopher Daniels.
Really?
Yeah. Young Christopher Daniels.
Oh, okay.
But Jake, they couldn't get because he was acting a fool back then. And
right.
Christopher Daniels, they were like, nah, too small. We're going with Vince.
Right.
That's the shock. But we did get a classic moment. It's me, Austin. It was, oh, son of a bitch. I just remember JR saying that. He gets so upset. So Britt comes out and she goes over to Martin Cole, who's in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Cobra Kai never dies. And he said, what should I do? And he said, finish her.
Mm-hmm.
They beat the hell out of Thunder Rosa. Britt Baker and her crew. And Jamie Hayter puts the beat down then on Mercedes Martinez, who they handed her the pipe, and she just stood there for too long. And they were like, yo, beat her ass too.
Right. Yep.
Tired of this. So it looks like maybe there's an alliance between Thunder Rosa and Mercedes Martinez forming, but
briefly.
Hold on, bro.
Briefly.
All I can say was, didn't she hit you in the head with a pipe?
Yes.
Why would we go for this?
People are desperate.
Very weird, man. Very weird how they did that. But that was the beatdown afterwards. It looks like we're gonna get maybe some type of an alliance. I can see Jamie Hayter and Rebel versus like those two.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you have to save Britt for last.
Yeah, that's gonna be the pay-per-view match.
Yes.
Matt Lopez says Fiji water is made by some dude named Fiji. Malik Murray says, but he had better matches when he was younger. Orton, but 2009 was crazy. That was a good year. It was a cluster of odd spots. I was okay with it. It just looked like it hurt. That was my thing. I don't want to see these guys get hurt.
Yeah.
Drinking Fiji water is like sipping from the waters of Lake Minnetonka, of Mount Minnetonka, in my Prince voice. Rosa the Bride, kiddo. Thunder Rosa is awesome. Love the match between her and her blogs. I have not seen her blogs or vlogs yet.
Me either.
I wonder if we get Martinez versus Jamie at the pay-per-view. Could be. I can see that being like the buy-in match, the pre-show.
Yeah, I can see that. That would just be you turned your back on me. Okay.
Oh,
I'll see you at this time.
Hold on, I gotta get to Malik's question. Malik, you gotta stop asking these hard questions right now. You're making it tough. All right, Derek, who's the better wrestler, Eddie Guerrero or Shawn Michaels?
Oh shit!
It's too late for all this hard thinking, Malik.
Bro, come on, Malik. You're an ass for that one.
Come on, bro. Pick. Good question, Malik. Good question.
Excellent question, but damn, bro.
Yeah, don't make us pick. I'm gonna go by HBK is my favorite, so he's gonna get the edge for me. HBK.
I lie, I cheat, I steal.
You going with Eddie?
Yeah.
All right, and I got a problem with you. I'm just kidding. And shout out to Jesus for that. If we get Martinez and Hayter at the pay-per-view, hand her the pipe. Okay, JR. Yo, come on. I wasn't even thinking like that. Rob said, lazy booking. Lazy booking.
Yeah.
Eddie could wrestle more styles. We don't know if Shawn couldn't wrestle more styles. Shawn was in the main event scene beforehand, though, and he knew eventually what Vince wanted. I don't know. I think Shawn had more success in WWE for like a longer stretch of time than Eddie.
I think with Shawn, he has the
someone turned their back, on the wolf back. VJ is a fool. I gotta get someone send me the soundbite of just the
boom boom. I just think Eddie. Yeah, Eddie just hit the spot, bro. I guess that's it for me. I guess Eddie just hit the spot as far as style goes. So like,
he was great, bro. I love Eddie.
Like Eddie was fresh, bro. Like,
dude, Eddie and Benoit meant so much to me. Like watching WCW, they were like my favorites back then, bro. I will never say anything. Pillman too. Like I'll get into that a whole nother day when we have the time.
Bro, real quick, I would say I was highly upset about the Benoit situation, bro. But
Yep.
I think I was brought to tears when Eddie died. I was like, yo,
yeah, that's completely different. Because with Benoit, we didn't know the whole story at first,
and you know we never will. But
yeah,
but then again, though, watching
that's dude. I don't know, man. I don't even want to talk about Benoit, bro, because it like hurts even worse to talk about it. Like I just watch his matches and I'm like, dude was really nice at wrestling, and I can't cheer for anything he's done. You know what I mean? Like I just leave it at that. I don't even want to get into it. Two dope ass hybrid luchas. Facts. Me and my father love this debate with peak era boxing. Mike Tyson was the peak. Maybe. I feel like the 80s also has some great boxing era too. I'm a big fan of Marvin Hagler. Like I love boxing too, Malik. So yeah, very interesting. But remember, wrestling is subjective. Rob, put that on a t-shirt for me. And by the way, someone did yell at me that we need to have more t-shirts coming up because apparently one of their lady friends took their shirt and they were like, I need another shirt now and I want some new designs. All right.
Hashtag I respect it.
Let's see here. Sean, old man now. Y'all leave Sean alone. Sean, man, Frog Splash is great, but that Sweet Chin music is something to be in awe of. Yeah, he's caught some great ones. Yeah. So look at Derek ready to try to defend this. Knock it off.
No, bro. The Sweet Chin music was nice, bro. But that Frog Splash, Eddie Guerrero on top. My God, what a Frog Splash! Come on, man. Like, how do you deny that?
Right? Y'all see Sean in 2K? Cut it out.
I can't.
No, he was in it, but he had like a full head of hair, so it was like, how much you pay for that, Sean? Come on, bro. I can't take the Wolfpack very serious with Lex Luger and Disco Inferno being in the group. I can still see Disco doing the dance to the theme music, and Lex Luger's promos were horrible back then. You know, Sting had to work that out for him. Sting looked cool though.
Yeah.
Dude, House of Black promo. Very good, creepy promo. Who showed up in the background,
bro? What's my man's name?
Buddy Matthews.
Matthews.
Derek thinks it's Buddy Matthews in the background.
I think it's Buddy Matthews. It's close. I think the only way it would be Buddy is if they actually had him shave down his goatee.
You know who I hope it is if it's not him? The fucking Butcher, the Blade, and the Bunny. Put them in that group, please.
Nah, bro. I that would be nice. That's actually what should happen. But as grainy and cloudy as it was,
why did Man Lopez say Shawn Michaels looking like Nick Gage from GCW? Leave Shawn alone.
Y'all better leave that boy alone.
He needs some milk.
But go get yourself a donut.
Derek, please stop. We can't even talk about this. That was fatness when we were younger,
bro.
Just a big ass box of glazed donuts, bro.
Years ago, our Tops.
They don't even know what Tops is, bro. This is international, baby.
Listen, we had a market, supermarket that out here that's called Tops. Supermarket, whatever. Fast forward, they had a bus. That was probably...
It's a box with a bus on it, full of donuts.
Full of Baker's Dozen.
Fatty McFat over here would buy him. And I'm the fat one. Bro, but he would eat all of those.
Best glazed donuts I've ever had.
Where's the respect for Disco? Put him in the 2K DLC.
No, God, no.
I can see that happening. Don't jinx it. BJ said history showed up. Buddy Matthews. Buddy in the House of Black is good. It is Buddy Matthews. Okay, I heard it was you, Conrad. It was not me. It is not me. I am not tough enough to be a wrestler. They need a female in the House of Black. It could be Abaddon. Maybe it's Julia Hart. They've got options.
They better not put Julia in there, bro.
They might be able to work with her though. Maybe he might have picked her for a reason. Like, I can do something with you. Let me teach you some things.
I guess, but you got to turn her heavy. Like she's got to be super heavy to fit in that faction.
Yeah, they got to make it work. So it could be quite interesting. Maybe she'll just manage them though.
That would be fine. I would be okay with that. She would manage, and then you bring Abaddon in.
All right, Malik, you're done after this. One more question. Which world reign of terror, Jeff Jarrett's reign of terror or Triple H's?
Triple H. Nah, you know what? I was a fan of the guitar shots, bro. So I might go with Jeff Jarrett on this one.
It was just because he did the Beetlejuice, wasn't it?
Nah, he did.
Slapnuts.
He used to smack people with that, dude.
Yo, why did they do my man Beetlejuice like that?
I don't know. Bing bong.
Baba Booey. So yeah, I'm gonna go with. Oh my gosh, I hate both of those reigns so badly, bro. I hate Triple H's reign of terror, bro. So I'm gonna go with Jarrett for the better reign.
Yeah.
My only question with Buddy Matthews is when do we see his brother Corey, or does Mr. Feeney show up? When his boy meets world. I see you, BJ. Better keep Disco out my game and off my TV. Disco is the lowest of low as far as Jabber is concerned. Yeah, I remember when Cody used to disrespect him. Cody in the House of Black. I see what you did there, and I'm not taking the bait. Which one of you who could eat the Luther without getting the itis? Nah. Nah, that's not happening. Julia's the obvious choice. Deanna says, I need to fill out main event, Jay. I need to fill out the main event. It's Seth Rollins. I crash halfway through. I'm sure that sandwich would be delicious, though. Facts. WWE traded Seth Rollins for Cody. Remember when Jarrett KO'd Gary Coleman?
Yes.
Yo, Jeff Jarrett got everybody with a guitar shot. Jeff Jarrett based his entrance music alone. At least Triple H had nice music. That haunts me, bro. When I used to watch TNA, I'm like, no, that. It just sounds so bad in the 80s. Buddy's the next TNT champion. That'd be fire. No Boogie Night slander. Yeah, I'm a big Alex Wright fan, so there will not be any Alex Wright slander. And Chad put a lot of donuts in the chat. A lot of donuts.
Get yourself a donut.
All right, let's talk about what's happening next week. So, did you notice, Derek, the name is back to House of Black?
Yes.
Maybe copyright went through? I don't know what's going on with this, because last week they were like the Black Knights or something like that.
Yeah.
House of Black, or do you like the Black Knights name better?
House of Black.
Okay. So, House of Black versus Pac and Pentagon. Remember, Pentagon did find that mask. So, is he Pentagon Dark?
Nah, bro. Well, he's Pentagon Dark, yes. I think it's Pentagon Dark.
I'll be with it.
Mm-hmm.
They might actually be able to eke out a win here with that. Let's see here. Eddie Kingston and Jericho will go face-to-face next week. We get the winners of the Tag Team Battle Royal, so we'll know one set of the tag teams on Dynamite next week. On Rampage, though, on Friday, Adam Cole versus 10, Trent Beretta versus the Switchblade, Jay White from New Japan. Serena Deeb is having a 5-minute challenge once again. Powerhouse Hobbs versus Dante Martin to qualify for the face of the Revolution ladder match. Could be good, bro.
That might actually be good.
I don't know who you pick, though. Like, I feel like Dante fits the match better, but I think Hobbs deserves it. I don't know. I think it's going to depend on who's in there.
Yeah, we have to wait and see.
We got a Switchblade Jay White promo. Fan-frickin-tastic, because he's that dude.
Yep.
It's my world. Everybody's starting with that now, Derek. Who hits the best frog splash right now? Montez Ford.
Yes.
That boy J-Hub knows. That boy, he gets up there. Alex Wright, more like Alex Wrong. No, just kidding. I used to beat CJ bad with my I don't recall these times sick. I do not recall ever losing in any video game. I do not lose, so I don't know what you speak of with this slander. Oh, don't you start either.
Come on, bro.
You never beat me either.
Yes, I did. Dolph Ziggler.
Where's my mute button?
Dolph Ziggler versus what was dude's name from NXT?
How many versions of Jeff Jarrett's song can y'all do? Wee woo, wee woo. It's my world.
No, we all know the real Jeff Jarrett song.
That's that don't piss me off. Here, let's get to this main event for you guys. It's time for the main event, we had Sammy Gavarra versus Darby Allin for the TNT Championship. This shit was bananas. That's all I can say.
It was.
Dude, this match was bonkers. Is all I wrote down. They were going 100 miles an hour from the beginning. People were getting buckle bombed. I saw a Spanish fly off the top rope, and this is in the beginning of the match.
Yep.
Darby went for a suicide dive, bro, and got caught with a cutter. Derek came alive, bro. All we saw was Darby do that. I'm like, oh, Darby's about to hit this big-ass move, and I said, goodbye, Sammy. And then all of a sudden, we just saw, cutter! What is he doing right now? What is going on?
Bro, I was ready to jump out of my clothes for that one. That was beautiful.
I just thought about that TikTok. Where you clothes at?
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, man, this look pretty good. Where your clothes at?
After that happens, he gets caught with the cutter. Sammy goes for a swanton bomb off the top rope. And I told Derek right before I said something bad about to happen because Darby ain't out enough for him to hit this. And when Sammy jumped off, Darby tucked into the ring. And when he landed on that apron, bro, he went down and you can see his shoulder, bro.
That muscle was
spazzing. It was like shit. What just happened to me? Why do you do this to me?
Like it was like it was spazzing as he was breathing. I'm like, oh shoot. Like you shouldn't have done that, Brody. That was a bad move.
Oh my goodness. Let me see here. Jeff Jarrett, that doesn't work for me. Montez super high with the frog splash. 6 says I got XGW titles that say different. There's records, bro. There's records. Remind me after this, Derek, to cover those up. remind me to get all those YouTube videos taken down. Yep. No, Sick was great in our league that we had. Probably one of the best champs of all time. Jesus said this was match of the night for him. This was a really good match. So for the finish here, Sammy is down at one point, and it looks like we're about to get Darby Allin for the put him in a coffin. And he's going for the coffin drop, but the ref is distracted by Jose. Sting and Jose were like going at it. Mm-hmm. Jose too damn diesel to be wearing them suits. Yeah, so Sting's beating him down, and they're tussling, doing whatever's happening. Andrade clocks this dude with an iPad. There are children who need iPads in schools, Andrade. What are you doing? Right. Just because you're mad at Darby and Stink doesn't mean you just get to run around and do that.
Well, he's not hurt. Well, he is mad at Darby, but it's it's more so to.
Nah, dude, he's doing this because he wants that TNT title. F Andrade. He clobbered this dude with this thing.
He did.
It was busted. I hope that wasn't like supposed to be like a working shot because
I don't think so.
Tony, here's your tablet back. What the hell? Oh man.
Yeah, because that bad boy was actually pretty curved.
Yeah. So he smashed it with that. Sammy goes over and he's like, well, all right, take advantage. GTH 1, 2, 3. Sammy Gavarra retains his TNT championships. He gets the win, but after the match, Matt Hardy runs out. Where the hell's he been? He just starts putting the fist to Darby. Sammy chases him out. Sting gets in the ring. After Andrade tried to get in, he takes both the belts and Sting staring him down. Where are we going with this? I hope it's a triple threat, maybe. But I could see a tag match with Darby and Sting.
I mean, you could do that.
There's a lot. There's a lot going on here.
I don't know, bro. It's tough.
Your boy Jesus said Andrade for TNT champion. I can see it happening possibly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sammy is the master of the diamond cutter. Bang! QT will be very upset that you said that though. Let's see here. Do you think this got booked as a thank you to Cody since he helped make these two bigger stars?
Oh, it could have been. I didn't think of it that way.
Me either. Good point, BJ. Maybe. They did show Cody's footage a lot tonight, too, because that cutter off the ladder, yep. Cody could forever be, like, ingrained in AEW with that moment alone.
Absolutely.
Chad says, 2-time belt Spanish god, Sammy Gavarra. I think Andrade needs a TNT championship because I can see Andrade versus Darby versus Sammy at Revolution, possibly. Who hits the 630, best 630 splash ever?
Ooh.
Sammy? He's done it in the most crazy spots. I'm going to give it to him.
Yeah, I would say Sammy. Sammy got enough.
Why Juke come in here and said somebody called the Ho Train? Attitude Era was wild, bro. The way we come in here talking sometimes. Andrade, the Mystic Mumbler, with the plastic girlfriend. No thanks. That was Charlotte's tablet. Jesus said triple threat at the pay-per-view. Give Andrade the TNT title. Don't forget, Keith Lee has his eyes on the TNT title too. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people gunning for this belt. I like it though.
But you know what though? It's possible they could set him up for the TBS title. Because you'll have too many people going after the TNT title, and you're gonna see it too. It's gonna be too long in order for something to happen that's gonna catch us off guard or something that we expected to happen.
Okay, chat. I'm putting it in here now. Drop your ratings for the show, whether it's a thumbs up, a thumbs down, out of 10, out of 100, whatever you want to do. If you want to give it tacos, 5 tacos, be my guest, 10 cheeseburgers, do what you got to do.
10 orders of fries.
Malik Murray's got a question, though, while we wait for that, Derek. First, what did you think of tonight's show?
A. This was an A for me, bro.
A show?
Yes.
Derek coming with the grades, bro. I'm going to say it was a thumbs up show. It was very well done. Not mad at it tonight. I thought it was very solid. It's been solid for the past few weeks. There's really not been much to complain about.
No, and
we're overdue for a disappointing one. I'm telling people now.
Oh yeah,
it's coming.
Yeah, but the cards have been on point for the shows lately. Like the card would basically get me hyped up. I'm like, oh okay, oh for real? This is what we're doing? Okay.
Always potential, bro. Malik Murray wants to know who's your favorite WCW superstar in match? I'm throwing that to you, bro. WCW is tough for me because I don't have like favorite match. I have favorite matches, but I don't have a favorite match like that. I'm like, that's my WCW match. Yeah. If you ask me, I love I'll throw out some of my favorites that I can think of off the top of my head. Eddie and Rey Mysterio at Halloween Havoc with the Phantom one, where they had like the perfect 5-star match. 92 Dangerous Alliance versus Sting Squadron. I'm trying to think of some other classics. I love Brian Pillman versus Jushin Thunder Liger at Super Brawl 2.
Yeah.
You hating, bro?
No.
Liger Pillman was fan-freaking-tastic.
You know what? I'm gonna renege on that one again.
I like that. What, you letting me get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Muda and Barry Windham as well. I thought those were some great NWA title matches. I'm trying to think. Ric Flair versus Vader, Starrcade 93. There wasn't a lot of wrestling to like in 93. No. Trust, I lived through it.
Not a lot at all.
Yeah, dude, any cruiserweight match. Do you have a favorite WCW wrestler, Derek? If you had to say like favorite, is it Eddie or would you? Okay. La Raza. Viva. He said plastic. What? Get him out of here. Mine is Booker T, bro. Oh, Booker T and He Who We Shall Not Speak of had a great 7 series match for the television title. Favorite WC. J Hub wrote the Yeti. Favorite match, Judy Bagwell on a forklift. Jesus said, question, Conrad, do you think Swerve Shane Strickland's going to show up in AEW? If he does, who do you have him feud with first? I like Shane Strickland. Isaiah Swerve Scott, I say you could put him in a feud with, I don't know, because if I want him to come out on top, I don't know, Derek. I don't know what I would do with Shane Strickland. I don't want him like against Andrade or someone because I don't think he would be ready for that quite yet. I think you might go up against I was gonna say, dang it. I don't know. That's tough. It depends. I guess I say put him against the Nightmare Factory guys. Like a Lee Johnson, maybe to start off with.
You could do that. Yeah.
Brock Anderson, put him in lower card feuds, I think.
Yeah,
and build him up slowly.
Yeah, start him out slow, build him up. Yeah, I could deal with that.
Jesus gave it a thumbs up. 8 out of 10 broken guitars. Thumbs up. A said, solid thumbs up. Dynamite's been stepping up lately. Thumbs up from J Hub. Chad said I give AW 8.95. Very specific out of 10. Great show. Conrad and Derek podcast is always 10 out of 10. Goldberg versus Booker T.
Oh, absolutely not, bro.
Juventud, when he was still in the match versus Jericho for the Cruiserweight title on Nitro. First time they ever did the pass out spot from the Lion Tamer. Yeah, my brother is a huge Juventud fan. I loved Rey Mysterio and he loved Juvi. Let me see here. My favorite WCW matches were, and by the way, like people who deserved more, La Parka and Psychosis. They never got the respect they deserve. And I used to love La Parka with the chair, just the I don't know why. It was just great.
Yeah.
Hogan versus Flair at Halloween Havoc in the cage. Wyndham and Pillman versus Steamboat and Douglas. Ooh, yeah. That was good. I also like the Hollywood Blondes, bro. They were one of my favorite tag teams. Why they broke them up, I have no clue. No clue. Foolish. Solid show tonight. EPW A+ as always. Have a good week. We shall, guys. Like I said, Glacier or Ernest the Cat Miller. Give me the cat. 3-time karate champion. I'd rather see Swerve in ROH or Impact. I'm with you, Matt. I think he could become more of a champion there and then get his worth up a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Like I said, there's nothing wrong with guys doing that too. If you think you're worth more than what AEW offers, you go to Impact or somewhere and build it up.
You have to.
The Shock Master, somebody said. Swerve Scott versus Jay Lethal. Ooh, good pick, Sick. Good pick. Get rid of everything with the Nightmare in the title. Sorry. Vampiro was underrated. He was. Harlem Heat was my favorite tag team. Me too. They're legends. Could we see B-Fab show up on AEW? I don't think so.
No.
B-Fab was still rough around the edges, which isn't fair to B-Fab because they pulled her out from NXT very quickly. And BJ's throwing up the wolf pack with that. I'll show you some love, bro. Show you some love. But like I said, guys, be on the lookout. Before we have our review for Dynamite, I do plan on having a video up for you guys, video game related. Hopefully it catches your interest. Come in, leave a like on it. We're going to be just trying to get some more stuff in as far as the video games and everything else, more videos for you guys. So I hope you're enjoying what we're doing here at Everything Pro Wrestling. We went into a little bit of an overtime. We talked Cody and Brandy in the beginning. Hit that like button on your way out. And if you're listening to us on the podcast version, leave us a 5-star rating real quick. We appreciate it. Roadblock was my favorite Saturday Night Wrestler. Wolfpack had a good theme song. Andrade should be careful because if Charlotte is going to optimize her, whoa, can't read that. Come on. You try to get me in trouble, Thomas? Thank you guys so much, man. Chat was active tonight, and I love it. You guys are always greatly appreciated. For myself, in the man called Derek, we are out. Peace.